Welcome back. In this video, we are going to learn how to create a group layers and how to create a layer package and share with others. As you know, sometimes we have to symbolize multiple layers together. Maybe all the layers representing same area means then you can create a new group layer, which means that you can group similar layers together and you can name it with a common name. So for example, I'm putting here as India. In this new group layer, you can add whatever the data you want. Say for example, I have all this data. Then you can start symbolizing. Now it look like awkward, then it is not conveying any meaningful information. Then you can present it this with proper symbology definition so that the reader can able to understand something from your map. So for example, I want to show population distribution district wise, and I want to show the state boundary also. Then I want to show capital of each state. Then to some extent I want to show the distribution of major towns also, so that I can understand directly which part is highly urbanized, whether it has any proportion with the population distribution or not. Just start with symbolizing India district. As discussed in the last part, just go to symbology and you can employ continuous attribute scale using total population of the district. Again the same logic. So now you can apply here also. For better result, you just turn off other hidden layers or affecting layers. Then you can classify the data. Again the same rule, you just use your mean and distribute your class intervals statistically somehow correct, as well as logically correct too. So you can change the colors, sorry, the class intervals and etc. Or if you have a layer file already, then you can import it instead of again repeat the same task. Say for example, here I have this as a district population layer. I just use what I did for other layers. I have those layer file. I just imported the symbology definition from that file. Now I want to show the state boundary also. Just put your state boundary top. I don't want to do any major symbolization. Rather, I just add my state boundary and give appropriate, what is a color or thickness of boundary, etc. Now I hope it is good. Then you can assign your capital. We know that capitals should be represented with red colors. So now almost I combined 3 layers together to show district-wise population distribution and the state boundary and its capital. Still I want to show major towns also. Yeah, of course you can. It should not affect the beneath layers. Okay. So now I have all the informations, all the layer informations together. I used all. So these areas have less population distribution, even less population, sorry, less towns also. The southern states especially, Even though population distribution is moderate to high, but the distribution of towns are high, which means that these are all the areas are highly urbanized, and the central highlands, especially like Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Jharkhand, these are all the areas like have less number of towns as well as limited population distribution, as well over Himalayan regions and desertic regions. So I can able to study it like easily with this map. But if you are preparing your map at this scale, it look like congesting. The symbols are cluttering. What we discussed in last theory exercise or theory class. So we have to remove this cluttering in this scale. So instead of show all the symbols at all the scales, you can go to major towns and you can set your symbol scale. Say for example, if it is beyond this scale, first I need the major towns only at this scale. If it is like this, then I don't want the towns information. I want to generalize it. So you just go here and use don't show when zoomed and fix like current scale. So now if you are zooming, your town informations will be retained, but if you are zoom out, see, it's disappeared. Okay, so even you can apply this logic to like capital also. I need capital only at this scale or higher than this scale. So I'm just using, now it will be retained, but whereas if you are going beyond, then you will not. It's disappearing. So like you can dynamically assign your scale range for your symbology definition, whether symbology can be displayed or not. You can set it. Not only for point layer, even you can assign it for like a state layer or any other layers, whatever you have. Sometimes even say for example, now I am getting the location of major towns, but if I am still zooming, then I don't want the location of towns. So again you can go here, go to properties and click it. If it is beyond this scale, no need of towns, it's disappear. So it's not only for minimum, even like maximum scale also you can define it. So once you like set all your symbology, then you can share this map with others with your symbology. As I told, there is an option. I just go and save as a layer file. So you can save all the layer files separately and you can share with anyone with your data. So if they are opening your layer file, then all these layers will be opened with the symbol assigned by you. But sometimes I want to share all these layers collectively together as a zip file, as a like a package file. Yes, it is possible in ArcGIS called layer package file, for which first save your map. So I just save it in my like test folder. After saving, just click your group layer file and click create a layer package. Unlike save layer file, which saves individually the layers, this pack all the layers together and you can share it. So before sharing, you have to analyze it and you have to resolve all the errors it shows. So for example, here two errors. One is missing tags in description, another one is missing summary in item description. So I will tell you how to rectify this error. So before sharing your group, first you have to add a proper description and layer name, without which you can't share it. Then second one, so you have to like identify your path where you want to save it, on which name you want to save it, and you have to give a summary of your layer file. So India population by districts, tax India population and description you have already, because already you add a description to the layer group, so automatically it will be added here. Then again you can analyze it. Now see, no errors. With the warnings and message you can able to share it, but with the errors you can't. So you have to resolve all the errors. Once your errors all are resolved, then go and click share. It will take some time, depend upon your data sizes. Then you could find it's okay, it is available here. You just go there and you can see your package is ready. Okay, so now you can copy this package and you can share it with anyone. So this we demonstrated how to create a group layer and how to change order of states and give a different symbology, as well as assigning different dynamic scale. And we also discussed about how to save a layer package. Thanks for watching.